Hello, everyone. Today we'll be going over Compass to Campus's new registration system for Tour Day, SharePoint lists. Each teacher will be receiving an email link to a registration list for their school, such as what is seen on my screen now. Once you receive this, you will be filling out all the information for every individual that will be attending Tour Day from your class. This includes teachers, chaperones, and students. I would like to note that it may look a little confusing at first, as students from other fifth grade classes will be on the list. However, I will show you how to sort the list by classroom in this video. Before we begin, it is important that you gather the names, shirt sizes, permission slip information, and lunch preferences of every individual. I would also like to note that some fields may not apply to the students you're registering. You only need to fill out those fields when you are completing the form for an adult, teacher, or chaperone. This includes fields like the phone number field, email field, and parking needs field. So let's begin. Once you receive this link, you will click the blue open button. From here, in the top left, you will see add new item. Under school, we've been using Everson Elementary School. As an example, you will write the first name of the individual here, the last name of the individual right here. You will select their role, which will be student, teacher, or chaperone. For this example, let's do student. The classroom this is a very important piece because this is how we will be organizing each section by classroom, each class. So I'm going to use the example of Mr. Rogers because that's the example we've been using. With lunch type, we need to select whether or not students have any restrictions. Some may not. You will select no major restrictions if that's the case. If they're vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, or if they're bringing their own lunch, here's the place you would select it. Or if there's any other dietary restrictions or things we should know, select others and fill in the notes at the bottom of the list. For this, we will do no major restrictions. The t-shirt size of the individual, so we'll just do adult XL. You will select if their permission slip has been completed, which it needs to be to attend tour day. You will select whether or not they have had a photo release filled out. This lets us know who we can take pictures of, and more importantly, we have a system for taking pictures and eliminating any that have students who have not signed a photo release. These are the fields that will be for adults only. This includes email, work phone, cell phone, and parking needs. A special note on parking needs, we have a goal of having every chaperone ride the bus with the students to campus. We ask this just to make sure everyone's on time and so that everyone can actually be on campus and not just driving around looking for parking, which can be difficult during the academic year here at Western. And then if there's any additional notes that you would like to add regarding anything, we use the example of dietary restrictions. This would be the place to note those down. At this point, we'll click the blue save button at the bottom here. And we have successfully added ourselves as a student into Mr. Rogers' classroom. Now, as this list fills up, it will be a little confusing, as I mentioned, just as students from different classes are being added. That's why we can sort this by classroom. So if you go over to the classroom tab, you select classroom, and then click group by classroom. As long as these teacher names are all identical, it will pair them together. So you can see that Mr. Rogers has 4 individuals involved, teacher, chaperone, and 2 students, including what we just filled out. And Mr. Benson has 3, which is 1 teacher and 2 students. And like I said, these lists will grow depending on how many people are going to tour day from your school. The last note that I will make is things change. Maybe a student did get their permission slip in, or the photo release did get signed. It's important that we know how to edit. So if we go here, all we need to do is click edit, and we can change any of the fields. So let's say instead of yes for photo release, we select no. Do that, and now it has updated on the main screen. If you have any questions about this new registration system, please let us know at Compass to Campus at www.edu. Thank you.